Welcome to Connect Through Beauty 2.0. My name is Ashley Rivera, and I am so excited that you joined us today.
I'm Krista Bartik, and we are here to help you navigate the challenges and embrace the mistakes that come with this rewarding but demanding industry. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, our goal is to provide you with the knowledge and inspiration you need to help you level up within your career.
Hello everyone, it's Ashley Rivera. I just wanted to let you know about Canvas Me. Have you guys heard of this platform yet? Oh my goodness, talk about a game changer. If you are a salon owner and you have trouble recruiting, this is the platform for you. So go to canvasme.com right now, sign up today. You will not regret it. The people that I recruit on this platform are incredible. They are our people. Every salon has its own culture. And guys, you as a salon professional out there, you're looking for a salon to join, this is the platform to join too, because now you can look for your home, your place, the atmosphere, the environment that you want and you've been always envisioning. So guys, check it out right now, canvasme.com. You won't regret it. We talk about all of these topics and these tools. They're all things that you can utilize. But what works for you is what's going to really make the difference. And you can implement these things and start to work on yourself and start to kind of navigate what does work and what doesn't work. And I think that that's the best advice I could possibly give. Don't try something that doesn't feel good for you. So talking about mindset, let's start there. What about mindset, Krista, do you really focus on?
When it comes to mindset, I'm focusing on things that can improve me as a person, which will then also improve like my work or even just my relationship with friends and family. So mindset is one of those things that it's not something we really focus on often, and it tends to become overlooked. And I think it's important for us to sit down and really talk about this. And I'm so glad we're here today, including this in our 4-part series, because mindset really is everything. And after our first podcast we ever did together, that was something that I really took away. I was like, wow, this is somebody who shares that similar mindset as me. And it's so powerful being around people who also share the same mindset. So, to find those people that also share that same mindset is I like to go off into and attend hair shows. I've attended hair shows by myself before. I've attended hair shows with my salon before, and I've attended hair shows with friends before. And attending these hair shows allows you to network and connect with other people. And you sit down and, you talk about topics that you maybe both struggle on, and connecting yourself with other people with a like-minded mindset is so important. And that's what I found when I started to find Masters of Balayage and I started to get into education. Me leaving the salon and, spending those weekends traveling and teaching with them allowed me to surround myself with people who have a mindset of open opportunities within this industry and not just behind the chair. And that was so powerful for me and for my growth. I would not be where I am today if I didn't take the step of getting out of what my everyday life looks like and putting myself in rooms of people who are, people I look up to, which that was really powerful. Going to hair shows and then listening to podcasts as well. I mean, I focus on a lot of podcasts that are hair related. I love hair. I love this industry. So when I take a moment to listen to a podcast, I want to make sure it's benefiting me in some sort of way. I like TED Talks as well. That's been a recent obsession of mine, which is so silly to think about because I remember in school, they would toss on a TED Talk and we were forced to watch it. And now I'm sitting here listening to a TED Talk because I want to watch it, which is pretty cool. But, you gain so much from that and so much knowledge and inspiration. And it allows me to take a second to look back and say, how can I apply this to my everyday life and how can I improve that? So some examples and some resources for podcasts for those of you out there who do want to listen to some other hair podcasts. I love the Gina Bianca podcast. She is someone I've looked up to since I first started in this industry. And a lot of the confidence that I had behind the chair was shaped just from listening to her podcast. And my consultations, I feel, were so strong because as I was listening to her podcast, Gina is very stern and to the point, and she is confident. And because I was listening to that, I was adapting a similar way. So I was able to take that into my consultations fresh behind the chair and confidently throw my prices out there and, confidently talk about the things that needed to be talked about with my client. So that's a favorite podcast of mine. And another one is the Thriving Stylist podcast by Britt Seba. Britt is so intelligent. I just sit there and I listen to all this information she talks and the way she says it. And I just truly love to sit down and hear every perspective. I listen to podcasts about salon ownership, and I never dream of owning a salon, but I think it's so cool to sit here and hear the perspective of those who are, because it allows me to appreciate my salon owners and the people who are salon owners. And it's just so cool that I get to sit down and I have these resources that allow me to do so. But what about you? What are some other ways to kind of get you in that right mindset?
Oh, and I love that you pointed that out because just to kind of follow up on what you're saying, and for those of you that don't feel very confident in what you do every day because maybe you're new or you're just kind of going through something, you made such a very, very valid point. You adapted to what someone else was doing. Okay, so you had an example. You went in and you emulated it. You kind of like took on this form of, I want to be like that. I see myself becoming this person. So now I'm going to start to actually say the words that they're saying, imitate what they're doing. And then what happens, and it's a beautiful thing that happens, and I can tell you 100% that this is what happened to you, is you start to navigate your own path then. So now you have this direction. And it's amazing that we have these resources right now, these podcasts. And you're right, both of them are incredible podcasts. And how cool is it that these podcasts are here for you, for everyone out there to navigate through, for me to understand all aspects of this industry. And it's a North Star. It's a place to go. And then it becomes your own path, which I just can't say that enough. I love that. For myself, I need to be in a mindset of constant thinking of, that not that I need to look for the next step in my life, but that where I'm at is okay. Where I'm at is okay. How can I get better at what I'm doing? And how can I stay present? That's where I'm at in my life right now. How can I stay present? How can I really maximize on what is happening right now in my world? So I listen to Tom Bilyeu. He's the guy that had owned and created Quest bars, the protein bars. He's amazing. Ed Milet, he's fantastic. I mean, he's all about, so everyone that I'm naming is literally what they talk about is mindset, perspective, and the way that you see yourself, the way that you look at yourself every day when you wake up. Mel Robbins, she's just, like I said, my person. Jasmine Starr, Amy Porterfield, and Jay Shetty. Those are the podcasts that I listen to. They're, again, all about mindset and the way that you look at other people. So I do think that being a people pleaser, I've been a people pleaser my entire life. How can I look at someone else in a different point of view, but still be true to myself? Those are the things that I work on because that's what I need to work on in my life. And again, patience, being present, and just maximizing on what I can do today.
I love that. It's amazing. It's so cool that we have these free resources to be able
Yeah,
to do this. I mean,
absolutely.
how incredible. I took a 10-day success accelerator by Brad Bizjack. You can follow him on Instagram. He is so incredible. But this 10-day success, I'm sorry, success accelerator, that was kind of a tongue twister there.
Tongue twister, yeah.
But
I
I
like that.
sat down and I learned so much about myself and why I do things the way I do and how to actually navigate it and turn things into a positive way. And it was so powerful. I mean, it was just
Yeah.
everything I could ask for because like I said, mindset is just one of those things that we need to be right here in order to do right elsewhere.
Definitely. And I mean, everything comes from your beliefs and belief systems and um, really everything stems from the way that you were brought up. And it's true. I mean, it just is the way it is. Like, you believe in politics, religion, that those things are just implemented in your life as you grow up. As you get older, you have the choice to navigate all those things on your own. But do you navigate it on your own? That's the question. Right? You have the choice. Now you have the opportunity to become who you want to be, but do you? And I think that's a huge question that you need to start asking yourself, because you are going to be limited by your beliefs if you don't change and the direction that you want to go and who you want to be.
Yeah. It's my mom always tells me too, usually what something that you don't like about somebody is actually just a reflection of what you don't like about yourself. And
Yeah.
I wanted to toss that out there because I feel those are things that we tend to look at. But when we really sit down and ask ourselves why and why
Mm.
I feel this way and, what I can do to overcome this, it's powerful of the person you can become. I mean, opportunities are endless.
Absolutely. And I think that you're crazy if you don't take it. you
Yeah.
know yeah, it's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe some people aren't going to like you, the change that you're making, but at the end of the day, again, surrounding yourself with the people that lift you up. You got to surround yourself with people that are going to push you to the top when you need it, and then you need to surround yourselves with people that are going to help you get there and you can help them get there. It's just a give and a take and a give and a take. When you're constantly giving to a relationship that isn't giving anything back, that's kind of when you're in a bad situation, because you're going to be burnt out real quick.
hmm There's a quote, and I love this quote so much, but it says, if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. And
Absolutely.
it speaks volumes. I mean, it is so powerful because when you do find yourself in that situation and you remove yourself from it and put yourself in another room, the growth that happens out of it is just so incredible. And I love that quote so much, I think, because I relate to that after, still being in the salon, but then succeeding and going elsewhere and going to hair shows and, meeting people through education and masters of balayage and everything. I mean, all that just really opened up my mind and opened up my opportunities. And I wouldn't be where I am today without it. And it's so incredible.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
You do need to kind of put yourself in situations that are a little uncomfortable and stretch yourself a little bit more.
hmm
Don't keep yourself in a box. And we can limit all of that stuff in our mind. You tell yourself the story that you want to hear, the you can drum up all kinds of excuses on why you aren't becoming who you want to be. And if you just change your mindset, change the way that you speak to yourself, you would be amazed at all the things that are going to happen to you and all the doors that will open, because you're letting go, you're kind of releasing that.
Yeah, I love it. Well, I'm so glad we talked about this and included this in our 4-part series of Burnout. I'm super excited for our next episode. It's going to be released on July 4th. We'll be talking about a client experience interview. This is going to be such a great perspective for us to get ourselves in our clients' shoes and really see what they're thinking. So I'm super excited for this episode. After that, starting July 11th, we're going to be talking about other opportunities in this industry. Over the past month, we focused on burnout and how to overcome it. And now we're going to kind of dive deep into what if what you're doing currently is not your long-term path? What are other options out there? So I'm super excited for this next series for the month of July. We'll see you next time on Connect Through Beauty 2.0.
Hey guys, I just wanted to talk to you about Elevation H. Paul and Cole Thompson from Manchester, England have created this incredible company. They have apprenticeship programs just for salons. They take that all out of the hands of the salon owner and just take care of it for them. Amazing. They do the same thing in beauty schools and get in there and take them to the next level. They also have memberships for professionals. Guys, we need continued education and we need it to grow. These two have really just elevated that for us in our career, in our businesses. Go ahead and check them out. All of the links are there in our show notes. As always, thank you so much for staying connected with us. Continue to use us as resources so that you can continue to grow as a beauty professional.